Hey Earth Angels, it's Samantha DeBrule here with your weekly angel card reading. I've been moving around a bit this week, so I'm actually here in Los Angeles, California, which is super exciting. I love Los Angeles, and I really enjoyed my time in San Francisco, but I am trusting the process and here to give you a reading from Los Angeles. This week I chose to use my goddess deck because I'm really feeling that goddess energy this week, and I have a new moon coming up on Friday, so that's, let me double check that. Yeah, this Friday. Friday will be the new moon, which is always this beautiful, sacred, feminine time for me, but also for everyone. So I decided to choose this deck, and we're going to see what the goddess has to say for us. Last week, after my video post, I recognized like something didn't feel quite right about it, and so I meditated on it, and what came to me was when I do my strength challenge and meditation for the week, the angels are like, let's pick a better word for challenge. And so I've decided that the card I'm going to pick this week instead of challenge is the opportunity card. And as we align ourselves with opportunities, or we see opportunities when we are faced with what we are conditioned to see as challenges, a whole new world of possibilities opens up to us. So let's see. I wish you could see, like, as I'm shuffling them. I shuffle them, for oracle decks, I shuffle them like this, and then when one sticks out, I know that that is the one for us. So, okay, goddesses, what is our strength for the week? Nobody's one to come out. So there's our strength. What is our opportunity for the week? And what is our meditation? Oh, that one's easy. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. So, our strength this week is unconditional love. Mary Magdalene. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. I absolutely adore this card. I'm feeling called to actually share a story when this came up for me particularly. I was having a challenging situation with one of my relatives and accepting like the path that I choose and the way that I choose to express myself and my spiritual practices and doing things like oracle card readings. I came from a very like Christian household growing up, but this is the way I've chosen to practice my spirituality because it really resonates with me, and it's really taken me on this journey to peace and love, which is what essentially being close to God, is. And so this is kind of scary to some people. I know some people out there are like, what is she doing with these cards? These are paper and plastic, but essentially they open up all these realms within us, which are truths, like unconditional love, which is a truth that belongs to everyone, no matter your faith or your practice. And I was asking Spirit to give me some insight on what to do about the situation where I was feeling like harshly judged, but I wanted to be myself, but still be around my family. And they gave me the Mary Magdalene card. Also, a little bit about Mary Magdalene, as you may know, is she's often, highlighted in history as, like a whore or a prostitute, but she was also like the sacred partner of Jesus Christ. And even though she was really misunderstood, she still did her best to be Christian, to be Christ-like, and to share her unconditional love and service with the world, despite appearances, despite levels of health, despite whatever, because that is what godliness is, our spiritness, our love. So when our strength is unconditional love, we're able to go through this week opening our heart center, and in situations where we're like, I don't know what to do, go, what would love do? What would love do for this situation? This is our strength. So this is something that's really ringing true to us right now, focusing on what we love and knowing that love is eternal. that people may change shape, may wax and wane, things may go away and come back in form. But love is like this omnipresent consciousness that we are in. We can't be separate from it, but we can bring it to the surface more and stand more fully in it. So, our strength, Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. And our opportunity this week is Ericura, which is blossoming. It says you are getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. If you're starting a project this week, this is a beautiful time to recognize that you're planting seeds that will bloom. You just have to stay persistent. You have to keep focused and understand that, you know, petals bloom one by one in a very delicate way. It's not so like forced. It's just like this effortless process of going from a bud to a flower. It also reminds me of this beautiful quote that says something along the lines of the fear of staying a bud. Oh goodness, what is this quote? Anyway, that the staying a bud and staying safe in this little bud is so far more dangerous than it is to actually blossom as a flower. So take your time and be patient with yourself this week as you're getting started with new projects, maybe a new relationship, maybe anything. Maybe you're just bought a house. But just notice that this is just beginnings of things, and that with your, you know, loving fertilizer, this seed will will bloom and blossom. So that's awesome. So that's our opportunity for this week. Also see if you haven't found a project, maybe that'll be revealed this week, and see where you can plant your seeds, where you can be of service, and know that you are supported in that. And our meditation for this week is Fast, independence. It says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Where are you feeling like you might be codependent or leaning on somebody else? Because this card is telling us that we are so whole and complete within ourselves, and sometimes we feel like we have to rely on others to get things done, or that we're limited in some way by needing somebody else. And relationship is here for a reason. I mean, if there's only one of us here, it'd be awfully boring, even though there is only one of us here in interconnectedness. But this is talking more about your individual soul journey. And right now it's talking about how strong you are in your independence. And perhaps this is one of those things that even if you're in a relationship, maybe you just take yourself out on a nice date, maybe a spa date. This is also recognizing, like, if you're not in a relationship right now, you are so strong in doing whatever you need to do. Maybe you need that space for a minute to see what you can be rewarded by being independent. Perhaps you're thinking about moving out from roommates and thinking about living on your own. And this is like a yes, 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 do it. Bast is the goddess of the cats, and oftentimes this also can tell us to spend more time with our furry creatures, especially our cats. Cats are very self-sufficient compared to a lot of animals, and so where can we see some wisdom in that as we witness cats today? This is the meditation. So this is something to sit with and see what independence means to you, how you'd identify it as a strength, or where you see that it might be scary. Whatever emotions that brings up to you, just sit with it in meditation and ask yourself, how can I practice independence? Do I feel that it is true that I'm whole and complete in and of myself? Just allow these things to come up. Maybe write down some questions you have. And I always encourage people, when you're writing questions down, offer them to Spirit. Even if they seem like you might never have an answer for them. Put them on your altar, put them in a sacred space. Just write them down with the intention that this will be revealed to you this week. And I really hope that this reading was helpful for you. I found it really beautiful and rewarding to me, so thank you, Goddess and Spirit. And I just want to say a prayer for everyone here in this video. Thank you, Spirit, that we are, for being here and giving us guidance Thank you, angels, ascended masters, departed loved ones. Stay if you will and leave if you must. And please bless us and give us this guidance continually through the week. Please protect our loved ones and remind us that love is the only reality. Have a absolutely beautiful, divine week.